Hey, I'm Christian Stewart, or I guess now that I'm on Twitch, my name is also Fender King. Anyway, this is an announcement video for me and my childhood best friends Nuzlocke Challenge. We're going to be playing Soul Silver, and we're going to be taking it all the way to red, is the plan. Mount Silver or bust, I guess. I'm a first-time Twitch user, and I have very limited experience with YouTube, but that hasn't stopped my gumption for wanting to make a series with my childhood best friend. So if you're looking to come through, chill out, and vibe, as the kids say, join us at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. Central Time, because I live in Korea. So it's really hard for me to stream at a time that's not terrible for the rest of you. But if you can't, hang out with us live and hang out with all my many viewers. You'll be able to go back and watch the videos on Twitch. And eventually, I intend on uploading a giant supercut of the whole Nuzlocke run onto YouTube. So, without any further ado, here's the intro video. We're going to be doing a Nuzlocke challenge with my good buddy, Beastly Pig, Josiah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's going to be great. Now, Josiah, you've never done a Nuzlocke before, have you?
No, this is gonna be my first go with you.
Right, but essentially you know what it is, don't you? You've heard of a Nuzlocke before, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the basic rules, not letting your mons go down, things like that. So I'm pretty familiar with the concept. Just haven't actually done one.
Good stuff. Well, you were my first pick of friends to do this with. I was just trying to think of who is as big of a Pokemon nerd, or possibly a bigger Pokemon nerd than I am, and the obvious choice was you.
Well, I'm gonna take that as a compliment and move past it.
But yeah, so for any of you who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's essentially just Pokemon, childhood classic children's strategy games, which isn't typically known for its incredible difficulty. So essentially the Pokemon community just created an extra subset of rules to make it more difficult. Rules that include things like perma-death, and if you white out, then it's a total game over, which are the rules we'll be using for this Nuzlocke as well.
Sounds good.
Right, so let's go ahead and just go over what those will be for the beginning. So the first one, and probably the most important, is if you ever experience a whiteout throughout the run of a Nuzlocke, it is game over. It doesn't matter if you have Pokemon left in the box, it is just, you're done. That's the run.
All right, shouldn't be too difficult. We can avoid that. No worry.
And that's part of the reason we're going to be live streaming this on Twitch, is just to kind of ensure integrity, so that if there is a whiteout, there's not really undoing something that you're streaming live. Like whatever happens on camera, like there's no going back and doctoring it. It's all there. So just for the integrity of the run, I kind of wanted to stream it, and I thought it'd be a fun project to do with you. Basically, as I'm sure you know with the Nuzlocke, the two main rules are obviously any Pokemon that faints is considered dead. You can't use it, and we're gonna put it in our dead box.
Okay, let's try and keep that box to a minimal size.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's try to keep it nice and small.
No, absolutely. We're gonna put some mons in there for sure. But
secondly, the second most important rule of a Nuzlocke is that any time that you would come into a new area, like a new route or a cave, or in some cases even like a town. There's some times you can get an encounter in a town. If there's water, you can either find a Pokemon while surfing, or you can fish one up. Whatever encounter you would have for that location is the only encounter you are allowed to catch during that time. So if it flees, or you faint it, or it's an Abra and it teleports away, then kind of sucks to suck.
What are we doing about static encounters?
Static encounters, as far as I'm concerned, there's quite a few in, we're going to be playing Soul Silver. So there's quite a few in Soul Silver. I think I'm good with leaving them in. Are you good with leaving them in?
Yeah. I'm excited. I want a Sudowoodo.
Yeah, Sudowoodo was pretty clutch in my first ever run through of Pokemon Gold. Definitely could come in handy against that milk tank.
We're gonna name him Groot.
Oh, I like it. My first ever Sudowoodo was a female, which I feel like you could still name Groot. Was I being sexist there?
You definitely were,
I'm
yes.
sorry. Does Groot even have a gender? Did I just... I
am Groot.
Gender, Groot. Pronouns, Groot.
What other rules do we have to go?
Right. So if a Pokemon's dead, it's out forever. Can't ever use it again. Goes into the dead box. Or we release it, which I don't like doing. I like kind of having a shrine to my I
want a record of all the deaths.
All of our failures. Oh, we're going to be using, you and I specifically discussed, we're going to be using an item limit so that we're not able to essentially just like wait out a really tough battle or a really tough gym battle just by spamming like full restores or like max potions.
Yeah, we're doing it the fair way.
Yeah. So we decided on an item limit of 6, 1 for each Pokemon. But if we're going to like, we're able to also like, we decided also that we could use, it doesn't have to be per Pokemon. We're able to like use all 6 items on one Pokemon if we're really fighting to keep one alive in particular.
Okay. So we'll have a 6 total, but it's up to us as to how we use them.
Right. Another rule that we decided to implement is the no same species clause, which essentially means that if I catch a Rattata on like Route 1, and then I would catch a Raticate like later on in the game, he doesn't actually count as my encounter because the whole point of playing a Nuzlocke is using Pokemon that you wouldn't otherwise use, and it kind of defeats that purpose if you keep using the same Pokemon.
Yeah, I just really don't want to have a bunch of Rattatas. So
yeah, no, me too.
But yeah.
No, that's honestly the reason that I feel like that clause is in there. Because, like, especially in, like, some of the earlier gen games, there's not a ton of variety. And, like, you might very well end up with, like, 4 Zubats in your party. We decided to also gift Pokemon are all right. So pretty early on in the game, before even you get Pokeballs, you're gifted an egg, which hatches into your Togepi. So we'll be able to use the Togepi because it's a gift. And also at some point, Bill gives you an Eevee, so we'll also be able to use that as well.
I'm excited for that. Okay.
Yeah, and any in-game trades are also fine. I believe there's one where you can trade like, I believe it's like a Haunter or, I don't remember what it is. It's been so long. But in-game trades are also fine. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers the rules. Oh yeah, and also we have to name all of our Pokemon for further emotional attachment so that the sting of death is just that much greater when we inevitably have to say goodbye to our little Poke friends.
Yeah, we're gonna have some great nickname
great
ideas,
high quality names.
I'm excited too.
I'm sure. Yeah. I did a little bit of playthrough already just for like some of the images that I wanted in like the intro video. Just because while we're explaining this, I've got like examples of a lot of the rules.
Nice.
I named both of the Pokemon that I caught like after Republican senators. I don't know why. I named one Josh Hawley and the other Ted Cruz.
Oh my god.
So maybe we'll find
I don't
a
know
theme.
who Josh Hawley is, but Ted Cruz I know.
Yep.
Mitch McConnell next.
Mitch McConnell, right? What kind of Pokemon do you think Mitch McConnell would be?
Is there like a turkey Pokemon with like a really fat neck?
So how are you feeling going into this Nuzlocke? Is there anything you're afraid of? Anything you're worried about?
I would say I am feeling overly confident about our Pokemon knowledge combined, and my optimism is probably going to be shattered here in a bit. So let's ride the high.
Good shit. Oh, another rule that I forgot to add in. I guess I'll kind of go back and edit this one in.
No, dude, no. Just write a script next time. It's not that hard.
There is a level cap. We will be playing the game with a level cap. We're not able to have any Pokemon higher than the level of whatever gym leader's ace that we're fighting, or if it's our rival, we're not able to have a Pokemon over leveled to their highest level Pokemon. So it's got to be the same level or we can't use it.
Makes sense. That way we're not just like piling all our levels into that one sweeper and just clean it up because we're 30 levels over.
Right. I vaguely recall you did that on a platinum playthrough with an Informape. You just like only used him for the whole run.
Yeah, I definitely did do that. He was very effective. I remember the only thing I ever struggled against was a Gyarados.
Right.
Because it was just resisted against fire and
fighting,
and
right.
all my moves.
Right.
But like, I still took it out, and then it was just like I didn't have a single issue that entire go. That
Well,
was
when you have a
great.
30 level gap, you might have already done a Nuzlocke and not know it.
Oh yeah, I might have.
But
I literally did have like 3 HM slaves in my party.
But I feel like definitely the cool way to do it, like the biggest like big dick energy way to do it is just to like come in like 5 levels under leveled and just be the underdog.
Definitely don't do that on the last gym. The last gym is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah, last gym is Lance's, is it Lance's
Leia.
sister?
I don't think so. She's definitely like younger, but like I don't think they're related necessarily.
I always assumed that they were related. I thought they were. Knowing anime, it's probably like stepsister or something. Hey. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for the rules. And is there anything else you wanted to say?
I just wanted to mention that I think your stepsister joke is exactly in the demographic it should be for like people potentially watching this.
Yep, no, I was thinking the same thing, unfortunately. I felt a little bit ashamed that I made it, but like I was like, I feel like it's on topic.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, ultimately that's what this run is all about. Just two best friends facing the world of Pokemon, and it possibly is going to be a massive waste of time if we can't beat Red.
Easy, no issues. Easy, we're just gonna walk right through.
To catch them is my real test. To train them is my